Hello, I'm Alena and I'm founder of Soul Manifesto. And, you know, I had to get on because I'll tell you what, it has been crazy. Yes, I have a very busy life, just like you. And I'll tell you what, after running around trying to get my mom's house to sell, maybe this house to sell, the kids, the dogs, the cat, myself, trying to work amongst it all and manage an estate because my mom just passed away. So I'm trying to manage that and get everything dispersed to all the relatives and everything. I'll tell you what, I often have to just breathe. I have to just take a moment and take a real breath. And it feels so good. I'm one who, when things get crazy like that, my mind gets boggled. You know, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do here? It seems like I'm the one who's always in control everywhere, and that's not where I wanted to be, but that's how it ended up. So when I just breathe and I stop, sometimes when things are going really nutty in a room, I'll let it go nutty for a minute, and I will go somewhere else and breathe. This too shall pass. Everything will end up as it's supposed to be. Chill. It's going to be fine. Those few words that I say to myself help me a ton. Then when I go back into the chaos, people wanting this item or that item, I was selling things from the house. Everybody wants something. Make a list. Because of my breath, I could go back in and say, Helen, would you please write things down and get the prices tagged on each thing? And I could just delegate. But when my mind was in that crazy place, I couldn't think. How many times do we allow ourselves to stay in the crazy place? Why? Sometimes we just have to breathe and know that it will be what it's supposed to be. And that's when the ideas come to make it be as it's supposed to be. And I learned this little meditation that I really, really love. This little meditation, sometimes, this I use a lot of times when I'm nervous, or when I don't get nervous so much because I use this. And this helps me to just center myself totally. Breathing does too. Do you realize that when we're really busy and stuff, we don't breathe? You know, we do shallow little breaths. Our bodies get malnourished. So it's really important to breathe. And then if I have a second and I can, I will get really quiet and I will breathe in and then feel the space between the breathing in and the breathing out. Try it with me, okay? So let's take 2 deep breaths, just normal. Then the third, we'll try to feel that space, okay? So breathe in. Fill your abdomen and your stomach. And breathe out. Let all that chaos go. Breathe in again. Now I'm going to wait for the space. Breathe in. Let it out. Did you feel that? Let's do it again. Breathe in. And breathe out. How does that feel? Doesn't it just? I I don't just feel that spaciousness, that vastness. That's what it kind of feels. It's like all and nothing. And then you think to yourself, it really doesn't matter. It will get done when it gets done, not before. It will be great when it's supposed to be great. I will be there when I can be there. And of course you walk in when you're supposed to, but with a whole different attitude. You got to go into that meeting. All of a sudden when you go in, there's a stature, there's a calmness, there's that centering. And the stomach isn't so agitated. You know, sometimes I would get so nervous, especially when singing or something, that if I got so nervous, I couldn't even control my breath long enough to hold the note. And speaking, the same thing. I've seen people just crumble up there. But when you do this, you don't have that. It's gone. You know? This is a wonderful way to just breathe. And we really deserve that. There are more stresses now than ever before in history. Everyday stresses. You know, we are busy, we are fed noise, almost more. There's no quiet time. There's no time to just breathe. Somebody's always feeding something to us every single minute. If it's not the radio, it's the podcast. If it's not the podcast, it's the social media. If it's not the social media, it's friends. If it's not friends, it's the family. If it's not the family, it's work and the many sides of that. We never just breathe. So find times between all of those to get yourself back to that wonderful place that we're supposed to be, where we feel like, I got this. When we start to have that, we have less anxiety, we have less worry. We chill a lot easier, and we start to hear that small inner voice that's of our higher self, our soul. And that is when you know, I got something here. Because that is what it's all about, connecting to something higher. That is spirit. Cool, huh? All right, for all of you, check out Soul Manifesto a little bit more. I know you're a part of this community, but look into it. Look on the website and check it out. We've got a lot of cool things going on. Now that you're just breathing, now let's activate that part of your brain that just brings the creativity to incredible places where every day in your life, you're starting to really click in to creative solutions and not just worried out in fear. It's fun to design your own life. That's the inevitable you. So check that out. And also we have that wonderful, wonderful soul talk every Thursday night at 6. So I look forward to seeing you. And when I see you, we will just breathe. Namaste, everyone. Make it a wonderful, breathful day. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.